Welcome, guys. Welcome back to this beautiful game.
Hello, viewers. This is the second time that we've tried to record this. So the first time that we recorded this gameplay, Matt lost his audio. Now, we literally hours before this re-recorded us commenting over this video, and Matt didn't record my audio. So we are now doing this for a third time because Matt's a fucking prick! And then he didn't record me when we tried to re-record the audio for this fucking video.
Also, we're back. Truth and Reconciliation. Well, we haven't seen this mission.
Oh,
Hey,
there's the Truth and
Can you
Reconciliation.
feel it? It's like we're reliving it for the 58th time now, Nick. Can you feel?
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel? Look at those pretty graphics. Yeah. That's immediately gonna ruin it by switching back to the other graphics. I mean, seriously though, fuck this mission. I'm fucking. It's just a skill run. Trust me, we actually don't die at all in this. Like, it's actually quite amazing.
It's true, and the deaths that you think that are deaths, nah, they're not deaths. They're just like.
Now we had to restart the whole mission to get up to that point again.
Exactly.
Trust me.
So we didn't die once, which is amazing.
Yeah.
But we're just too good.
This is actually our skill guide on how to complete this mission. Just trust me, like, to the letter.
Just don't die.
Snipe that grunt, yep, snipe that other grunt. So, oh, nice shot, Matt, nice shot.
Thanks, mate. I learned from the best.
Shit.
I learned from Nick.
Yeah, mate, yeah, mate.
Make sure you look at that shield because it's very important.
Yeah, yeah. Trust me, you can kind of see, like, the reflection.
And it helps. See? And then bang, like that.
Yeah,
see?
yeah, yeah.
Smack!
Yeah.
You
See, that grunt has to explode and then blow. It has, like, the shade turret has to flip over.
Yep, and that grunt has to do a hippity hop.
So anyway, how are you, Matt? How are you going? How are you?
I mean,
how are you?
All honesty, pretty shitty for myself for not recording you before.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, yep.
I'm pissed off Nick because poor guy has to go to work in the morning and he's doing this now.
Yeah, I'm now re-recording this video.
I know, and he's a superstar for doing so. So much so. I appreciate it. He just doesn't want to relive this hell.
This was the tone of this whole fucking mission. We have had to play this mission 5 times.
If it was any other,
I'm so over this fucking level. It's like the hardest one.
It got to the point. We did do this a lot though. Like, all jokes aside, like all this shit aside, we did do this about like 5 times. Like, here.
Because you can't, because Matt, because we originally had the mission Halo once before, but then we discovered that we can't save. I know we're not really talking about the gameplay at the moment, but this is, at this point we know what the fuck
we know what happens. But yeah.
So anyway, yeah, it's not very interesting. Oh, grunts, yeah, dead.
But like, yeah, so because we've got through halfway.
So we played through Halo once, and we got about halfway through, and that's like that was the run where like I referenced there's a ballerina grunt. That was the run with the ballerina. Like, it was basically a grunt just spinning around. I think Matt will have it in some video at some point.
Oh yeah,
but we didn't realize. You need to add this into another video. We didn't realize that it doesn't save. If you play a playlist, which is what we're doing, which is how you get the achievement for completing LASO, you need to do the playlist. And you can't save at all through the mission. So that was why we had to keep restarting, because it was like...
Yeah. Like
we couldn't, like, because we had to do things, so we had to, like, turn our computers off and stuff like that.
Work
so
and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we had to restart the whole level.
Because we get to, like, the beam bit of the ship, like, beaming up. We couldn't get in there.
Yeah, beam me up, Scotty.
And then when we finally got in there, we fucking kept dying.
All of the Marines that died at this point.
Yeah, and it was like
somebody died, you know.
Somebody died.
He was a good friend.
The main man.
He was a good friend.
We called him somebody in one of the first
this is
episodes.
where we're going back to check if somebody was still alive.
We get a checkpoint. No, Nick just wanted a checkpoint. He didn't give a shit.
By the way, somebody is totally the name of our Marine that survives.
You need someone. Look at that elite man. Poor, what athletic prowess that was. To jump down off that cliff onto his feet without falling over, without
He breaks his knees. Ah!
Oh, my knees! But that's okay, because they bend backwards. His legs bend backwards.
What do you think the elite design's actually based on?
Oh, they're based off the
Do you find them intimidating? What?
They're based off the Xenomorph, I heard. Pretty sure. Like their like their head.
The alien.
Yeah, the Xenomorph. Yeah, they're based like the head. Originally they were supposed to have tails as well, like the original concept art for them.
Huh.
And like, because their head,
I've heard that.
because they, you didn't, no, because their heads are long, and like, I mean, the mouth, while it's different, it's the same but different, but it's not the same.
I thought the like in the like, I know in Halo 2 where you like the shipmaster, where like half his face is missing.
Half jaw.
And it's like there's some sort of like story like behind it, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I literally thought that like my disc had like bugged out. Oh yeah, this is where we tried like we were watching a skill run. Like
he's like,
we
you
were
go up
watching a
here and you
guide.
snipe some guys.
Yeah. So
we're like,
Matt and
we're
I were
skillful.
trying to get up there. Yeah, we can get up there.
Well, you got up there, and I'm still struggling.
Yeah, and then Matt sped up the video because we actually got up there and then knocked each other off.
Yeah, well, you got up there, and I knocked you off. We took the elites. We're talking about the elites. I forgot what we're talking about. We're bad.
Just the elite design.
Yeah. They're based off Xenomorphs, and then you died. And they got pretty shitty. But that's okay. We're pretty shitty at each other. But yeah. So the elites were the design of the Xenomorphs, and they did I find you asked me the question? Do I find them intimidating? I mean, like in Reach, they're fucking so intimidating. Like they're so difficult in Reach. They jump out of the way. They do all this kind of stuff. Like,
Well, like they fucking sideways kick you.
yeah, I know. The roundhouse kick, just a little jab with your gun, they kill you.
Moving.
But like the elites in this, like the sword elites, they fucking range with their sword. Like this.
Also, they can like they'll like knife something in front of you and somehow kill you from behind. It's like okay.
Yeah, I know. There was one instance
Oh yeah.
in the first episode where the elite he went to melee you, but he killed me, and I was like behind him. I'm like, oh, you're like, how did you die? I'm like, I don't know, the elite, man.
So by the way, my audio. So I'm basically talking to myself at the moment.
In-game.
It's because like my audio was recovering. Like it was only Matt's audio that was lost.
Yeah, because mine was with the program. Whereas yours was the game.
Good
audio.
point, Nick.
Nice going, Nick.
How's your day going?
Ah.
That's nice.
But yeah, so
By the way, Matt is going to be editing over this, so he's going to be taking the form of text right now. How are you feeling today, Matt? Just where you put the text in right now. See, yep, see.
okay.
No, over there. No, a bit higher. No, to the left, come on. Ah, whatever.
Just making more work for me. Or is there enough work? I've made him work more.
Oh my god, look, it's an elephant on the screen. I did an elephant.
God, fuck it out. That's what my brother,
tigers!
That's what my brother
Lions,
used to do.
tigers, bears, oh my!
Any video that I recorded with my brother, he'd say shit just because I had to edit it in. Which is fine by me. Also, that grenade was the best grenade ever, and you can't say anything about it.
Oh yeah, there's so many of those. I'm choking. I'm eating dinner right now. I'm dying.
What's for dinner?
Ravioli.
Nice.
Ravioli.
I like it.
Yeah, Matt sucks at throwing grenades.
Hey,
Like the amount of grenades that he threw.
I've thrown some good ones when I got triple kills. Listen. Oh, see, that grenade throws
Yeah, this
better than
grenade,
me.
like this grenade, is so emblematic of how fearful we were at this point. Like one
Whatever.
grenade made us run to the hills. We were so scared.
Just didn't want to die.
Trust me, the original audio for this mission was just us broken.
Yep. Just didn't
Like,
want to die.
I
Honestly.
just want this to be over.
Like literally, we kept getting to the same point every time. It's just like, oh, can it just be over?
We had this down pat, but it was just like the next part was just
Running around,
I forget these
making sure you get your ammo and your health.
running around, getting ammo. Yeah. Now, Matt, don't spoil. Don't spoil the stuff with the
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
grab
Right.
lift. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shh, I won't say anything. Yeah. So.
It's just for the listeners.
We.
Yeah. You also shouldn't spoil anything. By the way, Captain Keysgit dies.
Hey. You can't be saying
He's
that.
not dead yet. We do save him in this mission, finally.
Eventually.
Yeah. So this was the routine. I'd go up there, melee that elite. Half the time he'd kill me,
I'd
but
go down
sometimes
here.
I would kill him.
I go here and stare the jackal down in the face for a good 5 seconds before he realizes a giant green thing standing in front of him.
Oh my god!
No, they just said that. Like, and what was he doing? Shooting at you, I guess. But
Yeah. So this was actually interesting on the first viewing. This is now the second viewing. Thanks, Matt. Fuck.
you're welcome.
Because I actually hadn't seen Matt's perspective, because this was interesting, because like this is where our paths diverged slightly. I would go over there,
And
pick up a invisibility.
And I would stay over here and die horribly.
Yeah, and Matt would like stay over here and be like overwhelmed with grunts, and I'd be like, they're grunts. How are you having so much trouble?
Yes, Nick. They're,
You'd be like, there's 10 of them!
they're walking TNT barrels. They will blow up in my face. And the TNT barrels can throw mini TNT barrels. And there goes that plasma pistol.
There's also barricades in the way.
Also,
So they can melee to get help back. It's really weird.
these freaking needles, man. The needles what killed me. See, the needles.
Acupuncture. Get your acupuncture.
I know, right? And
Who
then
killed him?
that grunt was actually like looking towards you. And then he's like, oh, hang on a second. There's a dude back here. I was hoping that grunt would get blown up.
There's the grunt tanking an entire explosion.
Yeah, he's just
Please
like,
do
"Ooh,
keep that in mind.
see you guys.
Reference later in
Yeah. Jackal ate shit.
the. Oh, it did.
And you came back, I think. I don't even know. I don't
Yeah, I
even know
came
where
back
you
to
went.
save you.
You did. You're my
I'm sure I'm
hero.
going like dun 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 dun
I
dun
need a
dun dun.
hero.
I'm out on over here
I
until
lost
the
you
end
for a
of the
second there.
And there I am.
Yep, I lost you.
At this point, I was yelling at Matt to not run ahead because he totally ran ahead once, and I got a checkpoint where I was like running back to get ammo.
So,
So every single time we go back, I was always running back to get ammo, and he kept dying. So I'm like, okay, it's just my life now.
I feel like though every time you start to explain something, it always begins with, "This is the part where I yelled at Matt. This is the part where I yelled at Matt, telling him not to do shit." I'm like that kid that you have to keep in check. No, you get.
Hey, shut up!
you-
Fucking, I know what happens later in this
I'm
video.
the kid,
All
not
this
you. Okay, you can be the kid. I should have shot that grunt, but I didn't because I wanted my shields. I wanted my shields, guys.
Oh yes, this is where we're on top of each other. We were like a coordinated team. I was on top of your head.
Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-doo. Bless you! That's my brother sneezing in the background.
Oh!
Yep, and there's Nick dying.
Stub my toe.
Oh. I just stub your toe. Loompa. Doompa-dee.
See, we were very cautious at this point, and then I just got bored, so I ran in. Well,
Did you run in?
oh my god. Myself! He juked me. I almost ran it. Oh my god. This is how clever I am.
Congratulations, you
Yeah.
played yourself.
By the way, I have no idea what I'm saying right now. We have no idea what we're... Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I have no idea what I am saying.
I think this was the
So you're
video.
getting two of me today.
You. The
You're
best of both
getting two.
worlds.
You're getting double my voice right now, listeners. How are
Although,
you doing?
this was the run you started talking about different positions. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. As you may hear soon.
So I am going to be talking about sex positions to myself. Okay, that's not, anyway.
As you may hear in a couple of minutes or seconds.
So
even.
as of the time of recording, we have recorded, there's no lead. There's a jackal. There's no lead.
Recorded what?
What's the next mission called?
The silent cartographer.
Silent Cartographer, which will be referenced at the end of the video.
Oh yeah, it's in
Stay
here.
tuned.
Let's just say.
So this was the mission where I went insane, and
Let's-
to say the least, the roles are reversed in the next one. Anyway, we shall
Let's
get
just
to
say I
that
wasn't
later.
that
Stay
happy.
tuned.
Let's just say I was a pretty nervous wreck afterwards. It's safe to say. Also, I totally just killed you there.
Fuck, I got caught between- Yeah, Matt did that on Facebook.
I'm like, I actually said I'm gonna detonate that grunt up there. I want to see if you can survive.
Yeah, and the other one flew right towards
Yep.
me. And killed me. It's like, okay, cool. Sniped on a lead. Where'd he go?
What- what's-
So like, you
what's
kept
this?
complaining that you kept getting to this part, and like every single time you did, you had no shields. I'll
It's
defend
true.
That was true, again.
It's true.
Also, fuck these grunts.
Yeah.
It's like, if you meleeed them in the back, they'd explode.
Yep.
So, even though you didn't want to actually
Can't you
melee them,
die?
if they were asleep and you meleeed them, it counted like as like a shadow strike. So yeah, they'd explode.
Instant kill.
By the way, fun fact, listeners, explosions in Halo 1, they won't go off unless they hit the ground.
You go for everything.
So, like,
Grenades.
Yeah, missionary or like... Yeah, so basically, like, I know in the past I thought like, oh, that grunt's probably exploded as it's coming to like, in the reverse cowbell? Like, oh, okay. Lovely.
Mm-hmm. Or even the grenade. It's like, oh, hasn't gone off yet.
So is
Also,
cowgirl literally just like the riding stance? I think we've left that vague enough.
Oh yeah, fun fact, Matt, do you
Yeah, they're just the other way around.
Yeah, I told you about
My
that.
mind the first.
I
Blew
did
my
you
mind.
actually need to know that?
This was a shit grenade, by the way.
Yeah, well,
like,
my grenades are always shit. It just scares them, you know. So with the sniper, you zoom in, you see the numbers. It shows how far away they are, and on LASO, it's very useful because if you don't have a reticle, that shows you
It actually means that you're aiming at someone.
you're actually on someone. Like, whereas if there's no numbers,
Fall
like
back!
you're not
Fall
on them.
back, man! Trust me, the first time I heard that, I was blown away. I'm sorry that you missed that,
Tactical
listeners.
retreat.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Matt.
you're welcome. I disappoint
Why do
people.
you always want to
That's
do
just
that
me.
to me?
I like to disappoint. So it's a fun fact.
Fucking
if you don't have a reticle,
how?
you have a sniper
How
rifle,
do you have
can always
so
see if
much
you're aiming
trouble
at
with
someone.
that?
Yeah.
Just some
How do you
useless
have
trivia
so
that
much
might
trouble
help you.
between 1 and Q? Fuck!
So how's the wife, Matt?
The wife, you know. I don't have a wife.
Hey, no, it's
One
best
day,
to switch
maybe.
between fucking Xbox and fucking
How's the
Nintendo
girl?
platforms,
Okay,
because
we're
A and B
Wow,
are reversed, and
okay,
you constantly
well,
exit out of
no.
things.
Ladies, I'm single. If you okay, that grunt though.
Leave a comment. But seriously though, you're up against either Matt or my sexy voice, so
Yeah, I
Is,
don't know.
pretty tough decision.
do I spoil anything? No, I won't spoil anything.
I don't know.
That's fine.
Okay, listeners. So we have this grav lift. How many
Hold on.
waves of
Come on,
enemies
come on,
do you
come on,
think should
come
come
on,
out of that
come on.
grav
It's
lift?
like a radio
You know, like
station.
there's a
No,
cruiser.
turn
There's a
around.
cruiser up there.
You're like a radio station. Hey,
Like, if there's a
listeners.
cruiser, how many waves of enemies should come out of that thing? Now, by the way, when you kill like all but one of the enemies, the next wave spawns.
That's why I want
Now, just quickly, how many waves do you think should come out of that thing? You know, one. You know. Okay, you know, it's an enemy ship. You know.
And how many fucking troops did they have?
Now, I
on the
don't know
ship?
if we're up to the first one yet.
There's a lot. There's a
I
lot
think
of
we're up to
waves.
the
Can
first
you?
one.
Alright,
This is
just
for like this is
Yeah,
the
the first
third
one's
one.
already come out. I think.
This is the
Yeah,
third
this
one.
is about this.
Or the fourth. It's a lot. Well, the dropship already came, didn't
okay.
it?
Okay, all right, we're up
Yep,
to the
yep,
third then. Okay.
yep.
I think the dropship
Rules
came.
of three.
Okay.
Rules of three. You know.
Rule of three, just punch Nick in the
Okay,
face.
you know, Matt. You know, meleeing
Because I
me.
felt like it.
Okay,
Just set
there's
my
the
grenade-
fourth wave.
Good
Fourth
grenade.
wave.
Good
Okay.
grenade. Good grenade. Solid grenade.
Blow up.
Fucking didn't get anything.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything as per usual.
See,
Sucks.
I missed. Put that grunt though.
Okay, fourth wave.
This
Okay, fourth
elite-
wave. Oh wait, we managed to take up.
Every time an elite spawned, they
can't
always
count.
rushed me. Or tried to. Let me fucking chasing this dickhead.
Got him.
Punch him in the face, and then Nick came with the
Fall
same
back,
killed
fall
him
back,
again,
fall
but
back.
he, I
Tactical.
pulled out, you know? I know when to pull out.
Oh.
But okay. Alrighty. So we need an ammo at this stage. And
Matt did. I'm like, I'll stay behind because I'm a fighter.
yeah, and then we just cut a bit further ahead when Nick needed ammo.
Cut back to when I needed ammo.
And I was just
I
observing.
killed a bunch of enemies by this point.
He did. It was like wave 5 at this point, I think. Or 6.
Demonstrating
Yeah.
like the different. This is why Matt's in old.
Yeah, because the
Because the
hitbox
terrain's
is
slightly different in
remastered.
the different. Yeah.
Which is hard. Like it's very pretty, but when you
But yeah, you'll totally shoot. You like the terrain's different, so you'll actually shoot the ground.
you'll unload a clip of
And it's
assault.
kind of
Fuck you, game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll unload a clip of assault rifle ammo into a wall when you're trying to shoot at something, because the walls,
Yeah, and like you can't even see the wall.
which is not fun. And I've done a couple of grenades where they bounce off the wall, which shouldn't have been there. Inadvertently killed myself and/or possibly Nick. We won't go into detail. We won't go into too much.
Fuck
Nick just kicked the bucket.
Yeah,
there.
I'm quite upset at this part
Yeah.
because we had to do the
wow.
fucking thing again. But then Matt's like, no,
Um,
Nick, okay, never mind, Sad.
Look, stop
Skill run, skill
dying.
run. We didn't die at all.
Stop pretending to die. Get up off the ground, silly. You're not dead. I'm gonna drag you with me.
There's a skill run. We didn't die at all.
We
This is
did.
exactly how you do this mission.
This is like wave 55 of 120.
To say the least, 7 fucking waves come out. That's so fucking.
Pretty.
Pretty
Trust
sure-
me, the first time that we did this, we got up to like the 5th wave and we're just like, this is the last one! And then the next one came and we're just like, oh, fuck this. We're done.
Alright, next wave.
Also, yeah, and I don't know how we got lucky. We're so lucky with this. With just grenades and just snipers. And
Yeah,
just-
it's a grenade. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Basically, how you do this section is just a hell of a lot of grenades and a hell of a lot of. Like,
Killing.
you basically have to
The grunts.
kill the grunts, basically. Yeah. And getting lucky, which. You don't have to get super lucky, just have to get a little lucky.
A lot of this game is RNG though.
There's a lot of missions,
A
alright.
lot of, yeah.
I think it's the hunters
Which
now.
is, yeah.
Oh, we have one more.
No joke.
There was a lot of us complaining about
Alright, now hunters.
the
Alright, let's go
guide
get ammo.
that we were watching.
Yay!
Because we watched the guide, yay, and then we're like, alright, ammo time, and this is us running all the way back.
I had to leave it in. I just cut it out, but it's just fun. Because the funny thing is, I ran all the way back at the beginning. You didn't see that because I cut that out. But there were no marines or any ammo down there. So for
Yeah,
some
so then I'm
reason-
like, what are you talking about? So I came with him,
there's all these
and
bodies
there was
now.
plenty.
I'm like, what the hell, Nick? You're just a luck charm. You just,
Yeah. That's why you bring me along.
That's why I keep. That's why. Yeah. You ever had a lucky rabbit feet? You're a lucky Nick man. Don't know.
Hooray!
Yay.
Alright.
So,
Now listeners, we're about to fight hunters for the first
ah, my
time.
nose. Yeah.
Now please, do keep in mind that in this, grunts can tank a sniper rifle bullet.
Mhm.
We are up against hunters. This is supposed to be like the hardest enemy in this game.
Apparently.
How many bullets do you think it would take to kill a hunter?
10.
Right behind you.
10 bullets. That's my guess.
That's a pretty
beside
good guess.
you.
I mean, that's all of our ammo.
10 sniper
That's-
rounds.
And we're being very, very careful right now.
If you were shooting it in
Very,
the
very careful.
front.
Rightly
Try and
so.
get them to angle.
Rightly so.
Rightly so,
His
yeah.
butt.
Okay, careful, Matt. Careful. We're up against hunters.
He's
Yeah,
got
sorry,
his
man. I
back
have to keep
turned
that in
Against
mind.
hunters.
Well, with the first shot. Yep. Oh, wow. Holy
Yeah, you
shit.
missed, yeah.
One shot, dude.
You know how many
What?
shots it takes? Yeah. Oh, one. What?
I was like 9.
Oh, okay.
I was only 9 off. That's fine.
Oh, I'm
Gonna keep him distracted.
1 out of 10. You know. You! You know, 1 out of 10 doctors said that, you know, that was the survival rate of their patients. I mean, you go see that doctor. But anyway.
Yeah, you would
Fine,
scream your
yeah,
ass
okay.
off here, by the way.
Yeah, I was going yoo-hoo.
I
I was trying to lure him.
You sure were. It worked. I'm just like, for the love
Alright,
of God, Nick,
who do you need
just
to help?
stay
Who's
alive. I'm
taking-
trying to get him. He's moving, and he
Okay.
stops, then he moves, then he stops.
Yep, there's one.
He's like a
more
little
cartridge.
twitchy.
There's one more cartridge.
He's like his twerk.
We, for the longest time,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
know
you
that
can
this
grab
ammo
the
was here.
cartridge
We were
over
just
here.
like, oh
I'm
my
putting it in the
god,
screen,
the
you can't
gods
see
have
that.
blessed us.
I was about to say to David once, like he was talking to some guy on the phone, and like he was
What do you
swinging his
think,
hands
Nick?
as if like swinging a golf club, and I was half tempted to say to him, like,
Good
you
point.
realize they can't see what you're doing on the other side of the phone, right?
Parsnip, yeah.
Parsnip. David would be so proud
Parsnip,
of
what do
me.
you think? What? That's controversial.
And I have.
You should,
Nick, stop!
I'm
you
alive.
should talk
No!
You should talk to the elephant about
See,
that,
we're
Parsnip.
amazing. We didn't even need a guide for
Elephant's
this
coming.
kind of all that part.
He's- Okay.
Elephant, no!
The elephant will eat the parsnip. Oh, hang on. Beam me up, Scotty, into the belly of the beast. Shit gets real.
Oh yeah, by the way, look at the Master Chief at this point. He looks like a robot. He's going...
Robocop.
And then zoom.
Zoom purple. Blind.
Yep, yeah, they're purple for some reason.
Because it's.
And that Marine just almost... You can see the
Might even
slight
have
T-pose
points
of
by
that
the end of
Marine.
this.
Oh!
So this was a good position for me. Nick was just.
Yeah, he was hiding on top of the crate.
Nick was bum bait. He tried to get up there, but not quick enough.
Nobody's home! Oh my
That fucking Marine kept talking about how, yeah, he's on
someone-
the wrong side.
What was,
There's
what's
no
the line?
covenant. No covenant. You had to open your mouth. Also, Nick died there.
Yeah.
So the problem with this hangar bit, oh, it's not hangar, but like the elites can spawn, anything can spawn anywhere basically, and it's
Yeah.
random what you get, which is
So
shit.
yeah, we basically watched a guide and they're like, hey, hang out in here, and then wait for all of the enemies to spawn. And we're like, wipe my face over here, and then...
Yeah, you have to rub against the wall.
Yeah,
rub
you
your ass
basically
there.
just sit here. Yeah.
Because otherwise, what happens is you can get like the amount of elites that spawn is random. Which type of elites spawn are random too, and like which doors they
Yeah,
come
so
through.
basically you sit up there and just wait for all the grunts to spawn, shoot a couple grunts, and then boom, you win.
Which is shit.
Otherwise, because we tried to do this legit, and it was a nightmare.
Needless to say, the elites just use their swords and.
It wasn't even funny, it was just sad.
You Nick died.
Okay, apparently we
Um,
died.
Nick died.
I died, shut up!
Well,
You have no proof. This is a skill run, we didn't die at all.
well, I'm saying you died. Oh, this also this. should-
See, I like this.
Yeah,
this
just
is
keep
this
shooting
was
at
not
them.
an
Okay,
occurrence.
kill
Half
them
the
somehow.
time, the elite like had already killed
I don't even know how that elite. You killed that elite.
you. Yeah. All right, we're
I
fine.
don't know how that happened. Also, this grunt.
Fall
So
back.
back to what I was saying, kind of like you can have 2 gold elites spawn.
Also,
you can
that
have,
grunt totally just threw that fucking thing into the wall.
Yep.
Also, probably died again.
He died again. I'm just trying to showcase that it's It's a skill run, and we can come back from the dead, so we didn't really die.
Yeah.
Of course. But like I was saying, yeah, those elites, you get 2
You have
gold
to rub
ones.
your face on this wall.
You
Yeah,
can-
basically.
You can get like 2 blue
Yeah,
ones.
up to 5.
You can get a gold one and a blue one. They can spawn at the same door, opposite ends. It's just fucking random as shit.
Yeah, it's completely random, which is why we're like,
Well,
for our sanity, let's
just cheese a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know how the Marines lasted this long. They were in the hangar. They were putting up a fight in there. That Jackal was still shooting at them while we were in here. So,
This is the part where you get a phone call.
so David rang me, our boss. We work at the same store, and he's our boss.
I'm pretty sure I'm talking right now.
Nick was talking. Well, Nick was looking at the guide, and I was talking to David.
Him to tell him to like shut up.
David rang, and he's like, "Matt, can you start early tomorrow?" I'm like, yeah, no worries, mate. Oh, and I've got Drew starting at this. Okay, that's cool, man. He's like, you reckon we can move that? Because Helen's gonna say, okay, sure, buddy, sure, mate.
This was we literally stopped playing and he got a phone call.
I got a phone call from David. Shout out to boss. He's a cool boss. He's pretty cool. And then I think you came back because you saw what you had to see, and then you ran off. And then
I was watching
I'm pretty sure that door opened. Pretty sure that door opened. I was just sitting here vulnerable. Yeah, you run off.
Yeah, I'm back.
You're back, and I'm still talking to David. He's talking about how he wants to move the apples and swap them with the stone fruit. He wants to put the citrus.
Fuck, I had that today. I was like, I fucking went straight to where the stone fruit was.
And I'm back. David left me. Yeah.
Look out! Just pull back.
Oh, did he? Oh, the grunt's there. It's like I'm in the game.
Coming.
Also, this elite.
Oh my god. Okay, whatever.
Nice. That was good. I don't remember half this.
Pull back, I'll take
like, I'm sitting here editing it, and I still don't
Fuck,
remember
that's a
half
lot of them.
It's weird. So this is basically
Just
what we
lots
did.
of grenades. 5. Yeah, basically.
Grenades.
Yeah, lots of grenades.
Aiming
By the
for
way,
grunts.
the Drew that we mentioned might be he might be joining us very soon, but only for like the Halo 2. Apparently, you can't do
More than 2 people.
full-player co-op.
Yeah,
so
so Halo
we'll
3.
be doing that.
Also,
Yeah, he might join us for
Alright, he's dead.
Halo 3. Hopefully,
Halo
got
3,
an elite.
basically. Yeah, hopefully.
which would be
He's an old
interesting.
man. Trust me, he's great.
He's an old man. Good old Drew.
Yeah.
Drewis.
Comes in and goes, "Oh, Nicholas, my young son.
Young Nicholas.
You're
How have you been?"
He calls
Trust me, he's a lovely man.
He calls
Trust
me
me.
Methus.
Yes.
Is this the thing we go? Because I'm Greek. So we've got like a Greek thing going on. I call him Drewis, and he calls me Methus.
Yeah, yeah.
And we just call Nicholas. That's close enough
Yes,
to
yes.
Nicholas.
Oh, Jackal.
So anyway, we were very, very excited by this point because it was going very, very well.
I was shitting myself.
Yeah, basically. We were like at this point we were so broken.
I don't even know if you were
just
out there or
want
not.
everything to be over.
Because he was shooting at something. I guess you were out there. They came out. The jackals are wailing over like in your direction. I think you were over there. I'm not sure. Also, double kill.
Whaling is illegal. Oh yeah, it was a 2-for-1.
I'm
don't
gonna
know how
charge
I
it.
got
You
that.
go
Well,
get
they
the
both
big
decided to wave their hands
They have-
at me.
Alright, full
Oh my god!
Did we do it?
He's over there.
Yay!
Hey, checkpoint.
Oh my god!
Hey,
he's-
another
Hunters.
Oh no, there's 2 of them.
Alright, now get ready for me to
More mini
wail.
bosses.
Get ready
Oh,
for
yeah,
me to
I
kill
remember
Nick a
this
couple of
part.
times.
Hey.
I mean,
Because like I had this under control. I managed to kill one.
I wanted my. I actually had.
And then I'm like, alright, on to the next one.
hey, you know what?
You know, like I want to get my shields back.
Me doing that was absolutely
yeah,
me doing that was absolutely unnecessary because I had full shields and full health. I don't know why I did it, and
I don't know why I did it. Now
Yeah, and then back to this. Yeah, it killed me again.
in retrospect, poor form on my part. I didn't shouldn't have done that. Didn't realize. And then I kept forgetting to grab the health kit, so I kept thinking that I didn't have any health, so I needed to melee. Oh, we would have got it first. I mean, we did get it first try. Shut up. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
skill run.
Skill run. You know, this guy, we're just showing off how good we are. We can
Yeah.
cheat death. We're immortal. Right, look at this.
So neat little strategy that you can do where you can just sort of like keep circle strafing the hunter and it can't hit you.
Which is amazing.
I think we do it now.
I tried, yeah, after I missed 2 sniper shots that were clearly should have hit him. he just like
trying to
get
get my
out.
shield back.
He
Yeah, you
dismissed
basically
you.
just do this, where you can just go around in a circle.
He wasn't having any of your shit. He dismissed you. He's like, get out of here.
He did.
He did.
Ah, so this was the furthest we got. We were very, very excited.
Yeah, and we went the wrong way, so I just cut that out.
Yeah, and then just cut that part out.
And
Yeah,
I'm
we went
like,
the wrong way.
hang on a
Trust me,
sec.
it was like a checkpoint. It was about like 5 minutes time that we just spent being like, okay, where do we go?
Yep. And then, yeah, because I grabbed the active camo and it just wasted it.
And
'cause
then
it
Matt
stood
was
there.
the scout.
I'm like, I'm gonna sneak ahead because I'm sick of waiting here. I'm sick of doing this shit.
You're sick of waiting, and like I was like, hey, I'll stay behind and like try and catch up, I guess. And I did really, really well. Like I cleared out like everything like the first try, and I think like the last enemy killed me. Like
I didn't kill you because you're a skill one.
I mean, yeah.
See, I just restarted the checkpoint because I felt bad for them. So
Yeah.
we had to.
Dude, we can't actually reset the checkpoint. Anyway.
Yeah. Shh. They don't know that, or maybe they do. But yeah. Needless to say, we just wanted to any strategy at this point. We just wanted to fucking get through it, like really. So I'm just like,
Trust me, this is like the hardest mission. Like we've done the next one, which look, you'll see what happens. But we've done it. It was nowhere near as hard as this, right?
no.
Like
Just
this is by far like at current, fine. This is by far the hardest mission.
I'm going out there. I'm going out there and saying that the flood levels are going to be easier. I'm going out. I'm putting it out there. I'm saying it. I don't give a shit. I'm going to cop.
Okay, do you want to isolate this audio so you can totally put that?
Matthew, the Greco gorilla, do detest, declare that the flood will be easier than the truth and reconciliation.
Levels.
The levels will be easier than the truth and reconciliation.
Yep.
You have it on record.
Okay.
That's me saying that.
Okay, good.
All right. Except for that rocket launcher flood, but everything else will be fine. Dude, I still remember. We're not even there. I know we're not talking about this mission now, but that flood with the rocket launcher—that's bullshit, man. That's some fucked up shit.
Kind of kill itself.
Yes, but it kills you with it, so it's like
Yeah.
it's a
It
suicide.
shoots the ground right in front of it.
Yeah, that's why you can't be. Like, you have to shoot them from a distance because even up close, they'll do that. They don't give a shit.
Fuck this room.
Oh yeah, this room again. It got to the point where we just like.
So there's some ammo on the
we're
floor I
running.
picked up.
As soon as they open the door, I'm
Yeah,
leaving.
we ended up giving up and like this is like this room. Oh, I keep thinking it's the next one.
I forgot about this
Oh,
room.
trust me, this room was responsible for about 15 deaths.
Both of us.
Yeah,
each.
it was. Yeah.
The wraith would blow
I mean,
up sometimes.
skill run. We didn't die at all. I mean, trust me, this is
No, these are just like clones playing at the moment.
No, these are just like alternate realities playing. Actually, like
yes.
all the mistakes we could have made, but
True.
things blowing
So it's
up
like a
everywhere.
Doctor Strange thing at the time. Time stone, yes.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
picked,
No,
go
it's
over here, pick up some
alternate-
ammo, because I keep picking it all up. Over here, over
The
here.
alternate,
See, there's some
what?
sniper ammo.
Was
Just like
Dawn-
that.
What?
I've come to bargain, isn't that the line?
I think so. Yeah, yes. Come to bargain. I don't know. I fucking don't know. I'm just saying.
yeah,
I'm just
I can't-
agreeing with you at this point.
Yes! Just say yes. So anyway, we worked out with our MLG powers that you can totally just run past this section.
Yeah.
You literally don't have to stay. And we were like, at this point, I was just like, oh my god, can we actually do this? You were saying in the last run that I was being careless by not like.
Yeah,
checking
you weren't
on the
looking
doorway.
left where they were coming from.
Yeah, I just want to get through this. I'm just like, oh my god, we can actually do this.
Yeah,
So yeah,
you-
you can totally just run past that
It
section.
was like a grunt, a jackal, and an elite looking down the hall, and you're just like, nah, man, I'm going straight.
Not run.
Like, I gotta make sure that they don't come after us. And then I hid down
And
here.
then I ran in to save you.
And I've got two
The
health,
hero.
as I
The
always-
absolute hero that I
The
am.
legend, Nikolaos.
The hero. Say it, Nick. Thanks, Nick.
Good on you.
You have to fucking find audio for me for these parts.
I will find the audio.
Fucking
Speaking of audio, is it still going?
Damn it!
Yes, it's still going. Thank fuck. Don't want to do this again.
The audience won't be able to see that though.
That's true.
Run
I was gonna
away.
see it.
Okay.
Actually, they can see. I think they can see it with their hearts.
they can
in their
see.
hearts.
Well, if they've watched this
Run
far,
away from
kudos to them.
Thank you for watching this far.
Also, shout out to my bro.
I am so sorry.
Shout out to my bro who wants to be mentioned in these videos.
Okay.
Don't know. If he actually watches it, he'll see the shout out and he'll say something.
Shout out to you, listener. Shout out to you
so,
for actually sticking with us.
This is actually
Ted,
proof or not whether he watches my videos, because if he's watched it, he'll hear it. I want to catch. I'm gonna catch you out, bro. You're a liar. Love you though, bro. Love you though. Anyway, back to the mission.
after we finish Halo, I'm
Yeah,
not
mate, yeah,
talking
mate.
about the mission much. Trust me, you have me just talking to myself. I think that's enough.
Oh yeah, you'll be in there. You already are.
Okay,
But
run
yeah,
back
I'm
the
Good
other
point,
way.
Nick. What? Nick, come on.
Ah,
no,
what
no,
the
back
fuck?
to the game.
Nick,
Okay, you just teleported me. I love that.
Good.
5 centimeters. Gotta make sure
Okay,
that you're there to
We
see.
died.
Yeah, yeah.
And you just meleeed me.
So I wanted to switch weapons. And
Yeah,
we've
you're
had
having
this.
so much. You're having so much
Oh,
fucking trouble.
Here's the. We have this debate like every time we play this. No matter which mission it is, I always manage to kill Nick with melee in the back.
Once through fucking, he confuses Q for one.
Well, all right.
No, he
Have
confuses
a
one
look-
for Q. There we go.
Have a look at your
So
keyboard.
fucking much.
If one is not
It's in
just
a completely different
it's
spot.
not just above Q when you're doing WASD, and then you can't. You have to move your finger up, and like my finger doesn't want to go up that far because, and then I can't move to the left. I'm just, like,
Matt,
scraping
future
right.
Matt, please, future Matt, back me up here.
You know.
No, you're supposed to back me up.
Fuck
Alright.
you.
Don't make me bring the elephant back.
Oh, the parsnip's there too. Oh no.
Yeah, we
So,
just gave up with that.
in fairness, which don't know how many people are on my side, if anybody, whatever's. Side with Nick, side with me, side with whoever you want. Just side with us on this mission. This mission was a bitch.
We're gonna create a poll. As more elites come
Is
from like
Q
this
the
direction,
right
we
button
think
for
Matt's
melee?
dumb.
Wow. I feel fucking personally attacked. I'm more inclined to say, do you think Q is the correct button for melee? I think V should be.
I mean, Matt
actually.
does have control of this video, so you can kind of edit it to make me seem like.
I wouldn't do that, would I?
Matt, no.
What do you think, Mr. Elephant? Ah. Fantastic.
The tiger, no!
Oh, you forgot about the tiger. Hey, I gotta forget. Sorry, mate. Hey, mate, calm down. It's alright. Calm down. Alrighty.
Sorry, listeners. This is the second time I've had to record this because Matt took my audio.
He's reminding you just.
I don't even know what's happening. I'm so over this mission. Like, if I have to record this again, I'm gonna fucking.
Don't worry, it's done. This is
I'm
it.
just refusing. You're just gonna have
This-
me just talking to myself.
This is it. I was gonna do that in the
You have to
beginning.
fucking do it.
I was gonna do that in the beginning, but I thought, no, I don't think Nick would like that too much. I'm thinking, I don't want to make him seem like he seemed crazy. Talking to himself. Alright, yeah, and stuff these jackals up here. Like, legit.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. That like the jackal up there. Like, I mean, all the with all the possibilities that could have happened. Like, hypothetically, he could have killed us like 20 times.
Yeah.
But of course he didn't. Anyway.
I also noticed that I switched. I think part of the reason I
I'm
melee
hiding
you
it.
too much is I switch my weapon way too much. Like, I wanted an assault rifle, and I'm like, no, I want the sniper. No, I want the assault rifle. Actually, the sniper rifle will be better for this. Oops, Nick's
You know what? I don't
Need
want
help?
Matt. I don't. I mean, I don't want Nick living at the moment. There we go. It's been
Okay,
solved.
No, that's not fair. That's not fair. Good checkpoint. Good checkpoint buffer.
Okay.
Alright. Grenade jump
Can I
time.
try
boys
Now, I
and
was
girls.
very, very mad at Matt at this point because he has 1 bar of health.
Help me!
Charged ahead and
Help
Got a
me.
checkpoint, and I wanted to murder him. The
Yeah.
amount of times that he died.
I didn't die though. Look at this.
I mean, the amount of times that he could have died.
First try.
Could
Look at
the
this.
amount of times
See?
he could have died.
First try.
That grenade, I know.
That would never happen in a normal run. This is a speed run.
Yeah, speed run, skill
Also,
run.
this is. I have to sort of do this to make sure that you know, I'm still kind of human. We do make mistakes sometimes. So
Make mistakes, he went the wrong way.
Don't
and he
run
had to
the wrong
listen to
way,
me,
you
'cause
make
I'm
sure
like, no, you have to
you
go up.
go up.
So
and
Matt
I'm like,
wandered around this whole section, not
Yeah.
realizing.
I'm like, Nick, I'm going
And
up.
then got scared the shit out by a jackal,
And a
which
grunt.
apparently he's killed. Oh, there's a grunt, yep.
Look at the look what they did to my shields. Look what the grunt did to my shields.
He's now finally going the right way.
I am. I was so proud of myself, and Nick was just
At this
over
point,
me.
I was just waiting. I'm just like waiting to get teleported. Fun fact, if you do that grenade jump, the enemies don't spawn. You can see my arrow down there.
There he is.
Yep, there we go. And
And-
checkpoint.
And
Oh, where the
check-
fuck am
check-
I?
check the point. And I'm like,
Oh yeah, I
yes,
remember this
I
part.
need it.
Hey guys, how you
I
doing?
need it. And Nick was just like,
Isn't
"I
the
don't know,
terminal
nothing,
up here?
dudes."
Hey, do you mind if I use this
That's not
console?
how
I
I
was
do
like,
it.
you know, Superman, you know. Yeah,
What's
okay,
going on with the
whatever.
video? What the
And then you
hell?
were like, oh, what's
I don't
going on
give
in
a
this
fuck.
room?
I
Oh,
have
yeah,
full
Nick
health.
just got killed. You know, see, there was some points. And
You
there
lit
was
up.
me.
I don't know how you didn't die. I mean,
I was
yeah, you
fine.
didn't
I know
die.
what you're talking about. Yeah, I didn't die. We didn't die at all.
That
We
was just
quickly restarted the
pretend.
checkpoint.
I had to restart the checkpoint because that elite was just.
You
Yep.
did. Oh yeah. Yep.
See, that
You
dude.
got charged by that elite. I realized that you actually haven't left many of your deaths in. That was actually your first death. Half of them have been me dying.
Because it's funny. 'Cause your audio's still with it, so it's funny.
God.
I have no audio to accompany my stupid deaths. Like, it's just me dying and you just going like, oh. So it'd be you anyway. It doesn't really matter which
Yeah.
death it is. I figure.
I'm sorry for you listeners who
Who is
are
it?
trying to listen to my sexy voice, right? But
Hey man,
Also
leave
not
some
bad.
for me, man. Your voice is too sexy. Leave some. For me.
ladies, I would just like to let you know Matt is single and
I am
he's looking
ready
for
to
love.
mingle. I am
He's
single.
looking for love, ladies.
I mean,
elite.
Give him a call.
looking for love in all the wrong
Today.
places? Question mark.
Yeah, alright.
Uh oh. I know I'm
That
saying.
elite was
uh-oh.
so surprised.
Say anything.
Oh, something hit me in the
Oh.
helmet. I don't know what that was.
Ow! What? Ow!
And this elite shit me, and you're just like, yep, doop-de-doop-de-doo. I'm like, there's an elite
Yeah, I
fucking
was
chasing
like, oh,
me.
look over there, and then yeah. Ah, you're
There's
fine.
like a whole elite chasing me. How you didn't die is beyond me.
Yeah, if you get his shields
Um,
down, he goes,
Oh
I'm
God!
amazing.
I'm like, hey Nick,
Also,
don't want to
yeah.
alarm you, but there's a gold elite up my ass.
Yeah,
with the
I
sword.
was, yeah.
Also, fuck this jackal. Swinging at me. I got you. Finally.
Yeah, we did this section first try. I am
It
the
was well,
Senate.
yeah, first try, and that grunt exploded. His guts
Exploded.
came out of his methane
Now,
tank,
young Jedi.
which is disgusting.
Yeah, don't they actually, like, have to breathe methane or something?
Yeah, so that's why they have those little masks, and they have that
Masks,
tank on their
yeah.
back. Which in Halo 3, I believe.
Don't in Reach they also explode?
Yeah, I
You
think.
can
Oh, yeah,
melee
might be
them
Reach.
off in 3.
Yeah, no,
You can,
in
like,
Reach
melee
they.
them completely off in 3. And
In
then,
Reach they
yeah,
go flying
Terminal.
everywhere.
Ah, yeah, that
Yeah.
is the terminal.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to
And there's the terminal.
Terminus.
By the way, is in because like it's in the exact same spot as the mission Keys, where Keys turns into a flood. And by this point, yeah,
Nick.
we were
Don't spoil it.
apologizing to our friend.
Drew's watching.
Haven't played yet. Drew, our friend Drew.
He's played it, but he doesn't remember it or some shit. I don't know. He hasn't played all of it. But don't spoil it for him. Drew, that's not true. The captain's
yeah.
fine. Don't know what Nick's
Run
talking
it,
about.
Master Chief dies at the end of this game.
Nick.
Johnson also dies, and that elite that he's hugging also dies.
No, the elite lives.
A lot of people just die.
The opposite.
That's
I
why
mean,
he
what?
says, "This is it, baby."
This is it, baby. Hold me.
Double the sniper ammo.
Hold me, baby. I wanted to go and get
Oh,
some
I'm
power.
sorry, listeners. We're so out of it at this
I'm
point.
not- It's just... Look, you have to understand that once we've seen the mission 5-6 times, now I fucked up the recording again. Poor Nick has to see... He's got to get up in the morning. Poor guy. But we're nearly done. It's nearly finished, guys.
Yeah, nearly done. Oh,
And
God.
you get to see the deaths at the soon.
Ah, the skill. Thank you very much.
The skill that the captain
Cool video,
contributed. I mean, what?
We're stuck on.
Fuck the captain. Just we hate the captain.
Yeah, but it's just, I
Like,
don't want to
and
get stuck
every
with the
run,
captain, 'cause we get
every
stuck in, like,
like
a really, really nasty
run that
spot
I've
where
seen
we
of this,
can
people
use
playing
ourselves. There's,
casual,
like, a cheat
people
game.
like speed running or whatever. The captain's just a prick.
Oh yeah.
Captain dies. You know what? The Marines freaking can kill the captain. Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Trust me. You left. It's good that you left in a couple examples. I mean, like screaming at the captain.
oh,
You will see them when we get there.
Yeah, oh yeah. Freaking the grenade. The Marine chucks a grenade. I'm pretty sure. Fucking. He's so dumb sometimes. He's like, oh, you captain, sir. I'll protect you. Here, eat a fucking grenade. He killed the captain.
Here, Captain, hold this.
It's just, I don't want a pineapple. If I wanted exotic fruit, I would have gone to the tropics. It wouldn't come to a Covenant ship. Who knows what that thing has? Oh shit,
check
alien disease. I
What do you
mean,
think?
what?
Like, do you think the Covenant have fruit?
I mean,
Pretty sure
the-
he's
I
up
think so.
there.
Like an elite
He's
pineapple
up here.
looks like. Let's imagine that
it's
right
a
now.
fucking
Yeah.
pineapple
If you
with
get
a
to the
helmet.
hang of it.
And then when you bite into it, it says, what?
Do you want to try and clear out the path?
That's the elite helmet,
Hang
the
on, let's
elite
go.
pineapple.
Let's watch. 'Cause,
I know grunts have food nipples, whatever they are. Like I said, like nipples.
Okay. So
Right.
this was the part where, yeah. So this is the part where I realized that the audio and cam footage stopped recording. I started them up again to have them crash. Now that I
Yeah.
not realize until after we finished.
And then again, after
This is why we had to record this.
Yep, this is why we're doing it again.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is the
And
reason.
yeah, I
This is what
basically
Jesus
cleared out the
goes
room
wrong.
with the captain. There was like a bunch of fucking like invisible elites and stuff like that.
How did you? I didn't even see that. How did you do it so well? What was I doing? I must
Hang
have been picking my nose or some shit.
I'm just that. I'm just
Yeah.
just
I'm
that
just-
Okay.
bad.
Now,
Just playing with my dick, I guess.
one of these cells
Yep.
has ammo in it.
Just fondling it, you know. Also,
I think at this
just,
this moment, I think like I attempted to turn off the laser beams and didn't, and was confused on why they hadn't turned off yet. Turned out I hadn't hit the switch properly
didn't
yet.
know what you were doing. You're like, hang on a second. I also just fucking totally fucking paper cut myself.
on.
What the fuck? Haven't had a paper cut in ages.
Right.
Anyway, back to the mission.
Captain. His
Man,
mouth.
did they show you something like scary? You pissed your pants. Oh yeah, man, that shit that I saw in that cell. Oof, it's enough to make a man shit himself. Oh wait.
Chief, I'm gonna need you to get me another pair of pants.
I know, it looks like it. Hello, my name.
Also,
Keys.
I've lost my keys.
Ah!
Also, yeah, this is where I like mentioned that it's bullshit that they're not
Oh.
adhering to the skulls, because they can equip Covenant weapon, but we can't.
Yeah. Also, funny thing to notice is like when he's in the cell, he's like, I overheard one of the guards talking about this ring, and they call it Halo. Since when do you speak Sangheili? Since when do you speak any Covenant language, Captain Keys? Come on, buddy. Unless they're speaking English in front of you, which I don't think they would be. Although, no, they
Quick,
wouldn't.
we just met this alien race. Let's learn this language.
Also, this ship is part of the fleet of particular justice. It is under the Arbiter's command. Well, the Gold Elite's command. He's not the Arbiter yet. Spoilers.
I haven't played Halo 2 yet.
Oh shit!
What
Sorry.
are you talking about?
Sorry, Drew. Poor Drew.
Hey, so have you heard about this up-and-coming actor? I heard his name's like Keith David.
Oh, I've heard of him.
I think he'd be a really good like fit for an elite.
I think so. He makes a good guy.
Shut up and get behind me, sir. That's just the tagline of this whole fucking.
I've heard that Keith David
God.
makes a pretty good gargoyle.
Back to the shuttle bay and call for
If you ever get that, you don't get it. Okay. Phew.
No.
Dude, I forgot what
I
the
did.
show was called. Gargoyles, I think it was, and he was like the main character. Anyway.
Yeah, so like they immediately started off. I ran in and immediately died. And I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna here now.
You pushed me into it.
Why the fuck am I bleeding so much? What? In game and real life. Hey, Jacob's dead. Yes, welcome. There we go. That Marine, poor Marine. He just got lit up. So Nick was winning or losing the death counter.
So you didn't actually see like Jacob's body like go flying.
No, but I could hear.
So that must be the host that like sees
Alright, go get the help.
like they full on like cut to him like flying away and it's just like, oh my god, the captain, no.
So it doesn't actually cut to him. Like when I can't see him die, what happens is like the screen, like it goes at a weird ratio.
It goes like vacant.
Like the,
kinda get what I mean.
the top and the bottom of the screen, they close in a bit, and like you can't
Now
move.
apparently
and
the,
the,
boxes,
room that we
yeah.
did.
yeah, and the
Alright.
music changes, and Cortana's like, oh no, without the
Not
captain.
that a fucking
we're
marine
fucked.
just killed the
Yeah.
captain.
So, yeah, after
Yeah.
saving the captain keys, we did die a lot. It's true. And the captain.
Has to the captain.
The captain. Yep, grunt body.
Yeah,
Classic-
Grunt went
Classic
flying.
keys.
Yep.
Classic Jacob. Also, the deaths are all over the place, but I do have the accurate count. You'll see the deaths going backwards at
Oh
some
no,
stage.
he's dead. Yeah.
Yeah, that Grunt went flying in. At
Yeah.
that point, I'm just like, yeah, he's dead.
Yep, this one was. Yep, you somehow. Where? There
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah, I somehow died.
The captain wouldn't move.
Yeah, this
Oh,
was
you
this
fucking-
was yeah, this was when they wouldn't move.
Oh,
Yeah.
you. He's like, hey, did I do it? Did I do a good job? Oh my god. And this is my death, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that grenade went flying up
Yeah,
in
see
the
the
air.
grenade went flying up.
That's what killed me. My own grenade. I
Yeah.
didn't realize until now. And then... So, like...
At this point, I'm like, nah, it's like, stay with the captain, I'll do all the work.
He's like, so does someone want to stay with the captain? Because I'm getting sick of this shit.
Does someone want to stay back
enough.
with the captain? Just stand in front of him?
So, I did stay with the captain.
I mean, I can't see my
And they were saying stuff. And all throughout this
Yeah, so
ordeal-
basically, Matt stayed behind. I also forgot to say before that, like, while Matt was realizing that his audio had stopped, I cleared out, like, another part of the section of the map.
And I was talking
Basically doing a lot of work.
I was talking to the captain.
Yeah,
His bed,
there's,
checking
you know, there's
audio,
the BP logo, yeah. There's him, like,
Checking this audio.
resyncing.
Gotta make sure our audio's still going. Yep, everything's good.
Hooray!
We're nearly there.
He has
Um,
way more wrinkles in the, Yeah, thanks for this.
You're welcome.
Thanks for having, like, faith.
I did.
Yeah, you're really far away now. He has way more wrinkles in the anniversary edition.
It made him older.
We're at the hangar yet?
Well,
Yeah, we're at that.
you know.
Okay, we're back to the terminal.
He also,
Oh, younger. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way. Oh,
Collectively.
we forgot to talk about his big dick energy.
oh, he's 7-inch cock
Yeah,
break.
yeah,
Justice.
yeah. We were talking. Yeah, we were talking about like,
It's like, what do you think
how
he has in
big
his
do you
pants?
think the captain, you know? And
They
then you were
also-
talking about like how Halsey was like he has, you know, because I'm like, you know, I think he's pretty big. I was gonna say a 7 because you know here's his daughter Miranda.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned that he was with Halsey, and it blew my mind. I'm like, what? He was with Halsey?
Yeah. That's right, yeah. And then Dr. Halls, she's like, according to my calculation, 7 inches is adequate enough.
Where are you? I'll try and
She's
find
just
you.
like,
There you are.
I'm gonna get pregnant from that guy. Also, I don't know how I didn't shoot you there. And
Yeah, so this room had like, and it's like invisible elites and stuff like that, and I totally hadn't realized by this point that like this was the end of the mission.
and also, no, in that room when I was babysitting, like, it was weird. Good night. It was weird that they could see, like through the wall, the computer programming, I guess, they could see where Nick was, but they couldn't join in the fight. So they were like moving left and right and pointing their guns and doing stuff. But they're trying to help him out. His mouth. You got something in your mouth, Sonny Jim?
I've been eating
Also-
Skittles, so people
Hey,
have
he
really
looked
mad.
weird, he
Get
looked
another one.
Look at him. Look at those
Yeah, the
eyeballs.
wrinkles.
Oh, wrinkly man.
Definitely does have some pretty good big dick
Did we
energy.
win?
Really had vibes. And then
Oh well, we won.
that was the
Okay,
mission.
well,
And Nick was like, what? Did we just win?
he's like, well, we win.
Is that for real? Oh,
Okay, listeners, this is a fun thing. Watch the hunter in this next scene
also there's a jackal up there still. Just saw him from before.
that we didn't kill.
Yep. Jackal up there. Yeah, the hunters, you know, there's 2 of them.
So this
and-
is an in-game cutscene.
Derp. So what's supposed to happen is there's supposed to be one on either side, and the spirit's supposed to kill both of them. But
Yeah, look, it's still there.
and the jackal's down there too.
And then the jackal was like, you know, oh, well, there's a dropship. Whoa. Where did
Guys, they're getting away.
And yeah,
Guys.
we won.
We won, and then
Finally.
and
100
then Nick
dead.
decided to foreshadow the next one. He's like, huh.
Okay, let's remain silent. Let's let the foreshadowing do its work.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy the foreshadowing. Thanks for putting up with this for.
This was supposed to be
Begin.
much better.
For-
Thank you for thank you for sticking with it.
Multiple parts that Matt has to
Those
edit.
Come on,
deaths.
where's the foreshadowing? Where's the
Thank you very
foreshadowing?
much for watching.
It's coming.
Almost
I
there.
See you in
assure
the next one,
part
guys.
is
Thanks
not
for
gonna be
watching.
as fucking difficult.
Thank you.
Stop running backwards!
It's what? Oh,
His sword, the range of his sword, it hits here from to China or whatever.
I thought you said that his sword range gives you a vagina. I'm gonna be
Gonna
honest.
be downstairs.
This is gonna be so strange.
Why? Because you've done nothing? Yeah. Does he not trigger until I go around that corner?
Well, listeners, is the sky blue? Or is it just a figment of our imagination?
You want to come up here?
What
Yeah.
is
Oh,
colour?